I'm Samson, the agronomist from ETG. We are here in Kabweza, where we are in a soybean field, and we are here talking about what you need to do to maximize your yields in soybeans. So after you've planted your soybeans, you've done everything, you've done your herbicides. Another important thing that you need to be doing is scouting, and you need to look out for diseases as well as pests in your soybeans. Soybeans is attacked by quite a number of diseases and pests. Those diseases and pests will actually reduce your yields. So if you're not scouting, you might lag back in controlling those pests and diseases. As farmers, you need to be in your field to scout at least every week, scouting for insects and diseases. How do you do the scouting? You need to be getting into your field at least 5 meters away from the edges. Getting into the field, you choose at least 5 random points and examine your crop, whether it has any signs of insect damage, or any insects on themselves, or even eggs, as well as any sign of diseases. So once you go onto one spot, you need to get at least 5 random plants around you, or 10 random plants around you, and then check whether there's any of those things that I mentioned. And if you are showing that in those 10 plants, 2 are exhibiting insect damage or insect infestation, then it tells you that you should go in and start controlling those insects or diseases. In this case, when you look at this crop here, you can see that we have some insects here, some worms that have already done some damage of the leaves. You can see that the leaves have been eaten up, and there's a window forming on the leaves where you can see a transparent layer showing that the worms have eaten up parts of the leaves. And once you see this, then you know already that you have some infestation in your field, and you need to go in with a product that will correct this problem in your field. For example, here we have a worm, but this is not the only type of insect that you find in your soybeans. There are black beetles, worms such as the same four-army worm, though they prefer maize, but they're also found in soya. So depending on what type of pest that you have, you need to get the correct product that will control that type of pest. Here, for example, what we have, the worm, it can be controlled by Benzo Extra from ETG, as well as Procyper Plus and E-Trap. And if you have things like the beetle, black beetles are controlled by a product like Proplex or Fowlprid Plus. And once you do that, you expect at least control to go on for over 14 days. And then you continue scouting. If you do find infestation, you do just repeat the process. Apply when you have at least 20% infestation of your crop.